Camp Twilight Lake, night, 1996. Moonlight bleeds across still water. A young man, Richard Thomas, 20s, bruised and gagged, struggles as unseen figures drag him toward the lake. He's forced underwater. Bubbles. Silence. The lake goes still. Super. 14 murders followed. The water ripples. The lie. TV studio, night, present day. Brooke, polished news anchor. Brooke, tonight marks the 30th anniversary of the Camp Twilight murders. Cut between archival footage, police photos, and the lake. Brooke, 14 victims. No body ever found. Dr. Tanner, smug, confident. Dr. Tanner, Camp Twilight is one of the safest parks in the state. The lake again. We actually prescribe these parks to patients suffering from anxiety and depression. A beat. Brooke, so you're saying there's nothing to fear? Dr. Tanner smiles. Dr. Tanner, absolutely nothing. A scream echoes faintly. Campsite night. Teen couple Veronica, 17, and Mark, 18, sit near the lake. Veronica, I want to swim. Mark, not here. She steps closer to the water anyway. Veronica, my mom used to bring me here. Before everything. She slips into the lake. Mark hesitates. The water is too quiet. Mark, Veronica? No answer. Then, a sharp splash. Blood rises to the surface. The arrival. Camp Twilight Day. A bus unloads troubled high school students. Meet the core group. Sydney, sharp, observant, emotionally guarded. Tori, bold, sarcastic. Johnny, charming, unfaithful. Kevin, skeptic class clown. Maria, anxious, sensitive. Mr. Warner, overworked teacher. Mr. Warner, this is a tech-free weekend. Groans. Ranger Station. Enter Ranger B.O.B. and Ranger Art, lovable idiots. Bob gestures proudly. Ranger Bob, bathrooms on the left. Camping on the right. Do not confuse the two. Are not seriously. Ranger Art. People do. They hand out maps, clearly outdated. Restricted campsite night. Bob discovers. Warm fire coals. 2 unfinished beers. A woman's bikini. Blood trail into the woods. Ranger Bob, who leaves half a beer. Art stares at the blood. Ranger Art. Bob, that's not ketchup. The past won't stay buried. Cabin night. Truth or dare energy. Flirting. Jealousy. Tension spikes when Sydney mentions the legend. Sydney, they say the lake keeps what it's given. Lights flicker. A scream echoes from the woods. Forest night. One student runs. Branches snap. Water drips. A shadow moves behind them. They trip. Thud. Silence. Ranger Station night. Bob and Art argue. Ranger Bob, you don't just disappear. People leave signs. Art turns. Behind Bob. A wet footprint. The truth. Old lake shed night. Sydney discovers. Old VHS tapes. Photos of the original camp staff. Richard Thomas, tied, beaten. The truth. The first death wasn't an accident. It was a cover-up. The lake didn't curse them. Guilt did. Lake night. Survivors confront Dr. Tanner. Revealed as part of the original cover-up. Dr. Tanner. It was just one boy. The water begins to boil. A shape rises beneath the surface. Climax. Richard's waterlogged corpse emerges. Eyes open. He drags Tanner into the lake. Screams. Bubbles. Stillness. Dawn. Police swarm the camp. The lake looks calm. A new group of visitors arrive. A child asks, Child, is it safe to swim? The water ripples. Local news studio night. Brooke, ancora adresses camera. Brooke, tonight marks the 30th anniversary of the Camp Twilight murders. 14 people died after Richard Thomas was tortured and drowned in the lake. His body never recovered. Archival photos, police tape, the lake at dusk. Brooke, Condé. Despite copycat killings and failed developments, the park reopened under new supervision. Officials insist it's safe. Cut to the lake. Still water. A ripple. Camp Twilight Day. A school van rolls in. Pinchato. Phones confiscated. Mr. Warner. Tech-free weekend. Canoeing, hiking, swimming. Consider it a reset. Groans. Laughter. Unease. Maria, 17, scans the woods. Something about this place sticks. Tori. Relax. Worst case, we tan and flirt with death. Rangers Bob and Art greet them. Too jokey, too sloppy. Ranger Bob. Bathrooms left, campsites right. Try not to die. Art laughs too hard. Frictions. Lake, afternoon. Girls swim. Boys roughhouse. Kevin, 18, clings to Sydney, 17, controlling, performative. Sydney. You don't listen. Kevin smiles. Not kind. Kevin. I listen plenty. He doesn't. Nearby, Johnny flirts with Tori. Maria notices. Files it away. Disappearance. Lake dusk. Kevin convinces Sydney onto a canoe. Kevin. Just us. Fresh start. The canoe drifts into restricted water. Wind picks up. The water darkens. Sydney. Turn back. Kevin rocks the canoe just a little. Sydney. Kundi. Stop. The canoe capsizes. Bubbles. Screams. Then silence. Search. Campsite night. Kevin returns soaked, scratched. Maria. Where's Sydney? Kevin. She freaked out. Took off. Adults mobilize. Rangers split up. Walkies crackle. Ranger Art, walkie. We found blood near the old dock. Static. A scream cuts out. The park turns. Ranger Station night. Lights flicker. Doors slam. A body slumps against glass. Ranger Art. Jessica Bloom, 40s, appears calm, maternal, carrying a medical kit. Jessica. Everyone breathe. Panic spreads evil. Maria watches her. Something clicks. Reveal. Maintenance shed night. Jessica restrains Maria. Johnny. Tori. Jessica. This place attracts rot. Bullies. Abusers. I clean. She reveals the truth. Richard Thomas was her father. Tortured by his wife. Drowned. The park hid it. Jessica. Kundi. I protect daughters. I punish monsters. Maria shakes. Maria. You killed kids. Jessica. I stopped them. Footsteps outside. Kevin enters, bloodied, smiling. Kevin. She fell. I try to save her. Jessica studies his scratches. Jessica. Liar. Kevin lunges. Chaos. Lake night. Storm. Flashlights slice darkness. Kevin chases Maria onto the dock. Kevin. You think you're better? Maria shoves him. He slips, grabs her ankle. A shadow rises from the water. Sydney's body surfaces tangled, accusing. Kevin screams. Slips. The lake takes him. Jessica watches, conflicted. Jessica. Come with me. Maria. No. Sirens approach. Jessica disappears into the trees. News studio night. Anchor. Camp Twilight is closed indefinitely. Authorities believe Principal Warner acted alone. Gas station day. Jessica P. Smiles softly. A TV behind the counter shows her face. Dispatch. Do not approach. Armed and dangerous. Jessica steps into sunlight. Gone. Final shot. The lake at dawn. Calm. Waiting.